statement, Coach?
We got to get ready for Colorado State. Big game for us on Sunday, and I was impressed tonight with our ball movement, the 19 assists on 27 field goals. I thought, possibly our best ball movement, game of the season, and I thought Halas did a good job moving the ball, and then I just told the team that it shows you the type of teammate Cody Martin is, because he's coming off the 13 for 18 from the field game, a career high of 30 points, and he took 3 shots. Can't say enough about how unselfish Cody is as a teammate, because I find that hard to believe that many players in the country would come off a 30-point game and only take 3 shots. And he was trying to get his teammates involved. He had 7 assists and 10 points. And, I thought obviously we shot the ball from 3 really, really well, and played well enough to win the game. And so, like I said, we gotta get ready to play Colorado State here on Sunday.
Kendall matched that 30 points from Cody last game, right? Have you been surprised at how good he's been? He seemed like it was a bit of a question mark because he kind of fell out of Purdue's rotation. His shooting percentage has gone down every year at Purdue, but he's just coming here and good shot ball game.
Yeah, I mean, Kendall is in our opinion is one of the best shooters in the country. He's got NBA range. He shoots the ball like an NBA player, and he's I don't think he takes many bad shots. I mean, he took 16 threes tonight, and every time he shoots it, we think it's going in. And he turns the game into a 4-on-4 game for the other players because they have to face guard him and they got to never leave him. And that really helps us because it opens up dribble drives for everybody else. And I think, his teammates do a really good job of trying to find him as well.
Halas came in. I mean, his threes kind of give you guys a nice little boost there. How important was it to get you a little bit of separation?
Yeah, I mean, Halas goes 5 of 10 from 3, and we got to get him to rebound the ball, but he he had 7 assists and 15 points, and his energy at team meals, on the team bus, in the locker room. Since Lindsey's injury, Halas has taken over a leadership role and kind of been the vocal guy, and it's been really neat to see how he's embraced that role and how his teammates look forward to his energy every day, because that he's always had decent energy, but he's bringing it to a whole nother level, and the positivity that he brings has kind of uplifted everybody the last 2 weeks, and obviously he keeps playing better and better, and that's what happens with players when they get extended minutes. I mean, Halas is in a comfortable groove right now, and he led us in minutes played tonight.
Martin Flames have 10 points combined tonight. You guys still scored 8 points outside of 7.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a really good offensive team, and obviously Caleb's foot's really bothering him. I tried to limit his minutes tonight. Kendall's with the doctor right now because of a thumb, so we probably won't do much, Friday and Saturday when we get back together, and just try to continue to get guys healthy.
Is that a shooting thumb for Kendall?
Yeah.
Is that something we did today?
Late in the game.
Coach, did Lindsey actually have a surgery today?
No, he got it postponed due to swelling. It's still too swollen for them to do the operation. So it's going to be on Friday now.
Kendall and Halas shot 26 of their 29 shots at three-pointers. Is that something that you're cool with?
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I mean, when we shoot that percentage, and I mean, those guys are 3-point shooters. They stretch out the defense, and so we're fine with it.
How is the team really coming together when you
Yeah, we've had great energy. I mean, we miss him. We love him. Can't wait for him to get back, even just to be around us. But I mean, I have to admit that you know, we've now played 2.5 games without him, and I mean, these guys, I give them a ton of credit, 19 assists, and, you know, the area that Lindsey really helps us with is steals, blocks, and assists. And 7 steals tonight, 7 blocks might be a season high for us, and the 19 assists. So I've been overly impressed with how the team's responded, because it's not easy to do when you lose someone who plays such a vital role and is such an extension of me as a coach, because nobody could be more of an extension of me than Lindsey on the floor. And I've been really impressed with that. And tonight, you know, the one thing San Jose does a really good job of is they're a really good rebounding team. And you know, it wasn't a large margin, but we felt like if we could win the battle of the boards, that we would win the game, and that was the case tonight.
How do you feel you played defensively?
Thought we played okay. Thought we played decent in the first half. Words I won't use now in the second half. I think we got to get better, for sure, defensively.
Barry seemed to have a little success going over the top, or didn't seem to be any weak side help to combat that.
Yeah, and a lot of that's too because, you know, Welch just is a scoring threat, and we were going to play Barry one-on-one. He averages whatever, you guys can look it up. And so we didn't think Barry could beat us. And so that was part of the game plan, to let him and Chastain rumble around in there, and they can get 2s and we'll go get 3s.
Kendall's on track to break Marcus Marshall's school record for threes. We had both of those guys in practice last year. Do you see that as a possibility for Kendall doing that?
Yeah, I mean, Kendall is, I mean, both those guys are 3-point shooters, and when we got the job, I mean, obviously, you know, it wasn't a pretty sight. Grad assistants got a good sweat that first year rebounding for guys because the ball went all over the gym. And last year we were able to, you know, see some shots go in, and they're both great shooters, Marcus and Kendall, and Hallis. I mean, we got a lot of guys that can really rope it, and so can Caleb.
You gave a pretty strong speech about how you wanted the crowd to come out and support you guys for what they've done this season. What did you think about that?
I mean, I hope we have a great crowd Sunday, because I mean, we're ranked, you know. I mean, we're a team that's 13-2. We're 24-5. I mean, I hope that the game is completely sold out. And, you know, I think our guys were a little bit, you know, hopeful of a better crowd than what we saw tonight. And, like I said, we're 20th in the country, and we hope to have a sellout on Sunday.
Any chance Lindsey would be back for that?
I don't think. Yeah, I would think. I mean, I don't think he can come. I think it's probably Mountain West. Maybe he'll be back for the tournament or something.
Do you think it's important for him to be around the team?
Yeah, I think it'd be great for him to be around the team. Everybody loves him. He's got great, you know, camaraderie with everybody, and we certainly hope to have him back in town as soon as he's healthy and able.
Given the lack of depth, can you guys be as aggressive on defense as like need to be more competitive team? Is there a different mindset now for fear of fouling out?
Yeah, I think that matchup-wise, we're matching up certain ways right now, Joe. To you know, I wouldn't say we're, you know, I don't know what our top steal game is, but I'm sure 7's in the upper 20%. So I wouldn't say we're not as aggressive, because I think we have to keep that identity. You know, we have to have more active hands than we did tonight, for sure, defensively.
Any more questions for Coach?
Everybody good?
11.
11.
Against who? Davidson. That makes sense. Usually. What defense? Yeah. I should have known. Questions for Hal?
It was great, man. You know, it's step one. I said to the team before the game and warm-ups, I'm like, man, let's go out here, let's handle our business, so you know we could come out on Sunday and you know, hopefully cut the nets.
Alex, you had 4 threes for 7 minutes of this game. You were
It's just another game. I was happy that she's there, but it's just another game, and just went out there, and I put a lot of preparation into this game, and I just went out there and played, and my teammates found me, and I just knocked down the shot.
Is it a little bit easier when you know you're going to get X amount of minutes and not be held to maybe say 12 or 13 minutes? You know you're going to get 25, 26, 30 minutes in a game now. Does it make it easier to play the game?
I just play the game. I don't try to think about it. I try to be the best teammate possible, and I just want to get ready for the next game on Sunday.
Was this kind of a hard one to prepare for, or just be emotionally invested into because of working with the OK with this program?
It was a sense of urgency in practice, and we didn't want to, come out flat. And we have an opportunity, to put our, to cut down nets on Sunday. We want to make sure we come out and get out on an early start, and like I said, get prepared for Sunday against Colorado State.
You surprised at all what kind of been able to do and who's up there with,
No, he's what I've been to 3 schools now. Yeah, that's bad. I played with Naz. Naz Long, a great shooter. I shot with those guys, Matt Thomas, George Yang. That's the best shooter I've played alongside or worked out with. Shot for shot, we go 16 shots in a row, 20 shots in a row at times, and without missing. So when he gets in the game, some of the shots he makes is unbelievable. Like the fact that he even takes them. As a shooter myself, I'm like, bro, how do you even have the courage to take that? I just have so much respect for Kendall's shooting abilities and his overall game.
Last year you got shut down in that year, but you were on the bench for that. Would Sunday mean a little bit more to you?
Yeah, that would be special with my mom here and my niece and my nephew, my sister, girlfriend, everybody from Jersey. A lot of people coming. For them to be here, for that opportunity to be possible is big, and we just gonna lock in these next 3 days and really listen to coach, and because he puts out a great game plan for us. We got to go out there and execute. And Colorado State got their best 2 players back, so it's not going to be an easy game no matter what their record is. And Colorado State is a great coach team. They got their situation going on right now, but they're still playing hard and rallying together.
Is this team any different without Drew? I know not the team, but when you guys are out on the floor, do you feel different? Do you feel like you have to find a new identity?
Not a new identity. Other guys got to step up. It's like the Patriots, next guy up. And you just got to replace what Lindsay does. Those throw-ahead passes, just getting everybody involved. And I feel like myself and Cody did a pretty good job of that tonight. 14 assists and combined, and Jordan had 2 assists. So, everybody was sharing the ball. We played a great style of play tonight, and that's what we usually do with Lindsay. So as long as we do that without him, we're fine.
Any more questions for Alan? Questions for Kendall?
Right. At this point, in the season, everything matters. Every game matters, especially home games. So for us, it was good just to kind of add another notch under our belt and continue this train. I think it's been a great season. Pretty much everything we really predicted. Of course, you want to be greedy and kind of get one of those at Texas Tech or TCU game. But, man, everything I envisioned coming here is coming into fruition. So it's been fun playing along these guys, and having one more home game is really going to be special.
You're gonna watch Marcus Marshall from the bench last year. You're pretty close to breaking the school record for 3. Do you think that was possible while you were sitting on the bench last year and still went off like that?
Yeah, to be honest, no. I think Marcus made it look a little bit cooler because he had a lot more moves than I did. But I'm just fortunate to be on a winning team. I think Marcus, valued winning more than he probably would even that record. I don't think he really cares about it, and I don't really either. As long as we, finish the season out successful, and I think hopefully make it to the NCAA tournament. That's where our goal is. But yeah, man, it's been a special year, and I've been fortunate to play along guys like Lindsay and Cody and Hal, who can just find you and always looking to be unselfish, and it's just been fun. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for Howell was the beginning of the season. You know, his leash was short just because we were just so deep. You know, we had Josh that came off a great season, and obviously, you know, Lindsey is who he is. And so when you have, you know, such a deep team, you know, you can get subbed out pretty quick because you always got, you know, Coach Muss always has another guy that he can call upon. And when, you know, a couple guys break down and pressure's put on Hollis and he's allowed to play with more freedom, I think that's what he thrives in. Obviously, you know, he didn't, you know, play at a Pac-12 and a Big 12 school for no reason. So it was good to see him, you know, get his chance, especially this being his last year. I think it's special for him. And, you know, us making the tournament is really what our eyes and goals are on. Of course, being ranked huge, but us winning is really what he's valued and what he cares about. And I think he's probably, you know, one of the most unselfish guys just because, you know, I've seen how he handles losing. I've seen how he handles games where he doesn't play well, and he really cares about winning. You know, he can really give a F about how he plays, and it really matters because you see a lot of guys that, even when they're on winning teams, and I've been around, you know, I played for, this is my 5th year, but I've been around teams where even if you win, a guy still, you know, isn't clapping. You know, it's just body language. You can just tell and read that he cares about himself. So Hollis isn't that guy, and I think that's what makes us a special teams because we have really a lot of guys that care about the team first. And even Coach Muss, I think he mentioned that Cody had 30 points against Utah State. And, you know, Cody, I mean, the game Cody played, I don't think you could play a better game at Utah State. And for him to only shoot 3 shots today, and he didn't have any heat checks, he didn't have any, you know, let me get his. And obviously, you know, he can get his shot anytime he wants. And for him not to force an issue or anything like that just shows how much, you know, he cares about the team. And he had 7 assists. So I think we just got a special team. It was ugly, man. It was ugly. The biggest thing, we just had to grind it out and get stops. Of course, I think I almost say that almost every time, but that's what it really comes down to, especially down the stretch of the season. It's about getting consecutive stops. And we struggled with that, but we did enough to get a win, and, you know, we'll take it.
What would it mean to you to celebrate
Yeah, it's going to be emotional, man, especially, you know, Hal's got his family here. My family isn't going to be there, but I got enough love around. But it's going to be a special time. I can't believe it's coming up. But just for us to be where we're at and winning and the culture that we're around, it's a beautiful thing.
30 points for you tonight. What did it feel like to you?
This probably sounds crazy, man, but I really wish I could have made more shots. Like, that's a lot of shots I missed, but I'm fortunate that I was able to get the looks that I did, you know, having teammates that were able to give me the ball. But 30's 30, I'll take it, you know, but the biggest thing is winning. I'll take the win. Thanks, guys.
I think we came out ready in the first half. You know, we put a pretty good first half together. Kind of let off the gas in the second, but, you know, a win is a win, so I'll take it.
This is kind of a hard game to get up for just because, you know, we're kind of into the program and there's a crowd with everybody.
I would say no. I mean, because at this point, we only have 2 home games left, so it doesn't matter who it is. You know, just got to play as hard as you can for, you know, the last 2 chances, opportunities at home.
Do you see Kendall shooting the ball like that, which is not quite good this season, there, but just points to your head?
Give him the ball. You know, just find a way to get him open shots.
What do you think was the thing that put you guys above them tonight?
I would just say how we played the first half and how we, you know, it gave us, we have a 13-point lead at halftime. I think that cushion helped us a lot because in the second half it was pretty even.
I mean, House has really stepped in with Lindsey out and kind of made it a seamless transition to you guys. And how important has this play been since Lindsey's gone down to, you know, keep it at the same level?
It's been great. You know, he's a proven shooter, but now he's showing he can, you know, play off the ball, find people, and it's been really, really helpful.
Have you talked to Texas with Lindsey since he left the team to go for sure?
Yeah.
How is he handling everything?
I mean, he's, you know, upset, but he's good. You know, he wants us to do well, so he's Lindsey.
You're
It'd be extremely special. You know, it's just a great opportunity in itself, and you know, do it 3 times would be great. So I'm excited for the game, and excited. Hopefully, win. It's a good team, so you got to come prepared.